Chapter 1, The Town No One Visits. The forest swallowed the road, branches scratching the car's windows like skeletal fingers. Rumors called it Dead Hollow, a town where the missing never returned. 5 friends laughed nervously, though the knots in their stomachs betrayed them. Seriously, maybe we shouldn't go, Jenna whispered, voice shaking. Max waved her off. Come on, it's just abandoned houses. Nothing to be afraid of. But nothing could prepare them. The town rose like a corpse from the fog. Rusted street signs swung on broken hinges, windows stared like dead eyes, and the air smelled of rot and iron. Their footsteps echoed too loudly. Shadows twisted at impossible angles. Shapes darted behind walls, at the edges of vision. A door slammed somewhere behind them. A long, hollow scream echoed. Something moved across the street, a figure hunched, faceless, claws scraping the asphalt. Max swung his flashlight, the beam hit glowing eyes. The creature shrieked and lunged. Jenna screamed as its nails slashed across her arm, tearing deep grooves. Blood dripped down her sleeve, hot and sticky. The whispers began, faint at first, crawling into their skulls. Get out, stay, forever. Max swung a metal pipe at the shadow. Flesh tore. It howled, retreating into the mist. But more eyes appeared in windows, more claws scraped doors, more faces in the fog. The friends realized they had stepped into a town that didn't just want to scare them. It wanted to kill them. Chapter 2, Whispers in the Dark. Night fell like a suffocating blanket. Streets warped and twisted, looping endlessly. Every turn led to more shadows, more shapes crouching in doorways, waiting. I think we're lost, Sam stammered, panic in his voice. We need to find a place to hide, Max said, clutching the pipe. But even the tavern they found reeked of decay. Broken chairs, shattered glass, and a fireplace still smoldered. Someone had been here recently. Then the whispers erupted into screams. Get out. Die. Figures lunged from the walls, their claws raking through wood and flesh. Sam screamed as one ripped through his shirt, teeth biting into his shoulder. Blood sprayed, hot and coppery. Jenna swung a wooden beam, smashing one attacker's skull. A sickening crack echoed. Another lunged from the floorboards, its face stretched impossibly, jaws snapping. They ran, stabbing, swinging, screaming. Blood coated their hands, faces, clothes. Walls dripped with black ichor. By dawn, fur remained, their skin pale, hands shaking. The town whispered and laughed. It had only begun. Chapter 3, Blood in the Alley. Alleyways twisted, doors vanished, corners folded in impossible ways. Shadows emerged with knives and claws, eyes black, mouths wide and hungry. Sam tripped on a broken pipe. A pale arm grabbed him, dragging him under. Jenna screamed, stabbing blindly into the fog. Flesh tore. Max swung a crowbar, hitting a creature square in the skull. Blood sprayed across the brick walls. Another lunged at Sarah, teeth sinking into her thigh. She kicked, stabbed again. Metal scraped bone. Screams echoed off walls. The fog thickened, choking their lungs. They clawed, stabbed, and ran. Limbs slashed, faces distorted in the dim light. One friend fell, pulled into the black mist, leaving only blood and echoes. The town was alive. It fed on panic, on fear, on blood. By sunrise, four survivors staggered into the next street, clothes torn, hands red, eyes wide. But the town's whispers promised, this is only the beginning. Chapter 4, The House of Horrors. They stumbled into a mansion, hoping for refuge. Doors slammed behind them. Stairs twisted impossibly, the walls dripped black, warm, sticky liquid. Shadows attacked immediately. One lunged at Jenna, knives slashing her side. She stabbed blindly with a broken chair leg, piercing something squishy. A wet scream echoed. Another figure rose from the floorboards, faceless, teeth gnashing. Max swung a metal rod, bones cracking. Blood sprayed across the warped wallpaper. They fought through impossible rooms, each door revealing another monster. Nails, claws, and knives cut deep. Sarah threw a lamp, flames igniting a shadow, which shrieked and dissolved into smoke. Finally, a door led outside. But each step, each breath, reminded them, escape was never guaranteed. Chapter 5: The Docks of Death. The pier was old and rotted. A small boat waited, chained to the posts. Water black as blood reflected grotesque shapes beneath the surface. "They're coming!" Max yelled. Shadows surged from the fog, knives glinting, claws scraping. Sarah swung a crowbar, smashing a skull. Jenna stabbed blindly, slicing through pale flesh. Sam kicked a figure into the water, where it screamed before disappearing. The boat lurched free. Metal chains snapped. Blood slicked the planks. Every second was a battle, stab, dodge, swing, scream. Finally, Max turned the engine. The fog swallowed the town, but laughter echoed across the water. It hadn't let them go, it had only let them survive, for now. Chapter 6: Escape. Or not. The boat cut through fog-choked water. Four remained, bleeding, shaking, terror etched into every line of their faces. "Are we free?" Sarah whispered. Max's hands shook on the wheel. Shapes rose from the black water, hands clawing, faces twisted in agony. One friend was yanked under, screaming as teeth tore into flesh. The survivors stabbed again, kicked, swung. Blood mixed with river water, warm, metallic, choking. Finally, the fog thinned. The town vanished behind them. Silence settled, but whispers lingered in their minds, "You should never have come." The cursed town waited, patient. Hungry. And next time, it would take more than a few survivors.